Welcome to Chess Pains. Today I'll be showing you the best way to defeat the Grob. On chess.com, I've played about 214 games with the Grob. I've won 69.5% of those and lost like 27 or 28% of them. And then I've played probably at least 100 over the board with the Grob. I'd say I win at least half of those. I don't have a database for those to tell me. So this whole video will exclude those. First, I want to go over the main line as far as like the what you're gonna find in a chess database. Of course, you have the G4. And the most common move from here is D6. But we're not going to do that. And we're also not going to do G6, which is, percentage-wise, it's the most successful for black. However, it's only been played 3 times. So it's won 2 out of 3 times. So it has the highest percentage, but there's only 3 games, so it's just not enough to go on. So between percentage, success rate, and amount of games, we're going to go with E5. That's black's best move. Just from chess databases. Alright, so from here, E4, definitely the best move. Now from here, black will play D5. Now this is good for black. White only wins 44% of the time, black wins 56% of the time. And from here, generally you're going to want to play bishop G2. If you notice, before the d-pawn had moved, that the G4 pawn was not being attacked. Now it is. So that's, I mean, it's protected by the queen, but still, it's a little bit worrisome. So playing E5 actually allows bishop G2 to be a great move. And in most variations of the Grob, bishop G2, even though it's like the most common move, or the second common move to H3, bishop G2 is actually a pretty bad move in most variations. Alright, I'm going to show you the best version of this as far as my games go. So I just showed you regular chess databases. Now I'm going to show you just my games. So obviously, it'll start with G4. Move that seems to give me the most trouble is E6. From here, my most common move is E3. It's not like the best move percentage-wise, but it's my most common move. I only win 60% of the time with it, which might sound like a lot for the Grob, but as I said earlier, I win like 69.5% of the time with the Grob. So this variation right here has lowered that to 60%, and black wins like 40% of the time. That's interesting. I don't have any draws with this position, just wins and losses. From here, black will play D5. And now this position here is 50-50. And it's only been played 10 times on my games, this exact position. That's interesting. But anyway, so this, if you're black playing against the Grob, and assuming someone plays E3, E6 and D5 are probably your best moves against the Grob, just from my experience playing the Grob. This is just my games. So earlier I showed you, chess databases as far as like professional chess games go. And now this was my games. So now I'm going to show you one more. It's going to be against the computer. This is Stockfish 10, 20 CPU, Xeon 10 something, I don't even know what that means. But it's 20 CPU, which is a lot for a computer. I think chess.com goes up to 4 or 6. So 20 is pretty dang strong. Anyway, alright, so I'll start off with G4. And then the computer had played D5 as the best response. Now from here, I win exactly 69% of the time. And I normally win 69.5% of the time, just in general from playing G4. So this, ironically, hasn't hurt me like at all, just percentage-wise. Going back to just to my games. I probably should have looked it up regular games too. I just didn't. So anyway, so E3, which is one of my most common move from here, actually. I have an 80% success rate. 80% from this exact position. Now here's where the computer changes things for me. Knight C6. I've only played this position twice, but I won both times. So I have a 100% success rate from here, but it's only been done twice in my games. From here, one of the games I played D4 and the other I played C4. So just analyzing the game myself, C4 looks better. Looking at chess databases, C4 looks better. And according to the computer, C4 looks better. So that is what we will go with from here. Then after this, the computer does E5. And this is the third move, and we are already to a position I've never played as far as chess database. Over the board, I may have played this position a time or two, but I don't remember it specifically. But so yeah, this, according to the computer, this is the best way to defeat the Grob. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. That is the important thing. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, get spiffy notifications whenever I post new videos, and share this content.